Good evening and welcome to the Manchester Basketball Centre here in Whalley Range. We've got some NBL Division 1 action for you this evening as the Manchester Magic host the Loughborough Riders. My name's Kaz Bullock. I'll be with you throughout today's game, which is due to tip off in around 2.5 minutes time. So the Manchester Magic currently sitting in 13th place in Division 1 at 4-17 on a 9-game losing streak. Last week they lost to the London Lions, Barking Abbey, kept it close for a good 3 quarters, and London just able to pull away in the 4th quarter. They were led by 18 points from Andre Gale, who had 13 rebounds as well. And Andre Gale having a great season for the Magic, leading the team in points per game 16 and rebounds per game with 9.4, and that's a career high for him for the Magic. His best since his season playing for Liverpool back in 2016-2017. And a few weeks ago we saw him hit 8 threes on his way to 34 points against Solent. So Andre Gale, a player definitely to watch out for today on this Magic squad. Alongside his young teammate Ben Brown, 12.1 points per game, 2.7 rebounds, and he is heading to the States in September to carry on his basketball career. So Loughborough, they are currently in 7th place with an 11-10 record. Last week they beat the Reading Rockets 86-80 in a come-from-behind win in the 4th quarter. They were led by 23 points from Elijah Bailey and Victor Nduku, 19 points, who hit 3 of 4 3-pointers. They've won 4 of their last 5 games, and as we head down into the final stretch of the season, they are going to be looking to take the win back to Loughborough today, because every win from here on out counts in those playoff seeding positions. Manchester looking to try and avoid relegation into Division 2, so they need a win today to try and snap that streak, and need to get a few wins in the last 5 remaining games of the season. So starting 5s for the teams for the Manchester Magic, we will have Cathal Ulitwall, Andre Gale, Ben Brown, Time Regent Bascom and Bailey Goodall. And for the Riders it will be Justin Headley, Conroy Hayden, Elijah Bailey, Milo Gordon and Joe Belak. As the teams come on court, it will be Loughborough playing in white today and Manchester in maroon. So Manchester heading into a stretch with some must-win games to keep themselves up in Division 1 and avoid relegation into Division 2. So it will be Hayden and Bailey Goodall for the tip. Has got a last-minute change on the starting 5 for Loughborough. So Victor Nduku will be in and Joe Belak heads to the bench. So it will be Conroy Hayden and Bailey Goodall for the tip. And ball's up, tapped into the hands of Loughborough. First possession to start the game. Gordon kicks it out. Headley passes off and gets it back. Bailey stops. And shot doesn't go. Some great D from Ben Brown on that last possession for the Magic as Brown brings it up. Hands it off to Regent Bascom. Over to Gale. Had a bit of space there, chose not to shoot. Pass it inside to Regent Bascom. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Regent Bascom with a turnaround. Nice basket for the Magic to start things off. 2-0 Magic lead. Gordon over to Headley. Headley's doubled. Oh, great pass inside. And it will be a travel call on the Riders. The Magic coming out strong defensively here in the first quarter. As the Riders will have a quick substitution, and Joe Belak comes in, and Victor Nduku takes a breather. Brown into Gale. Bullet Wall. Magic moving the ball quite well here. Oh, Ben Brown with a wide open shot. Brown for 3, and it's good! First points of the game for Ben Brown. 5-0 Magic lead. Hayden at the top looking for some help. Kicks it out to Headley. Swings it around to Gordon. Gordon for 3 and banks it in. Riders on the board. And it's stolen away by Bailey. It was blocked by Dre. And Magic come up with it. Oh, a huge block from Andre Gale. And Gale for 3. Doesn't go. Some great intensity here in the first quarter from the Magic. As the Riders put up a 3 and hits. Think Bailey Goodall struggling to get back after being knocked in the face on that last possession. So 6-5 Riders take the lead. Magic with the ball. Goodall's pass is knocked away, but it will come off the foot of the Riders, so Magic get the ball back with 12 seconds on the shot clock. So Brown with the inbound. Into Goodall. Gale going over to Belak. Ball's loose, but Bullet Wall comes up with it. And then it's stolen away by the Riders. Belak all the way to the basket. Ball is knocked out. It will stay with Loughborough. Gordon into Bailey. Bailey working inside, kicks it out, and that is going to be a step out of bounds for the Riders. It can be difficult when you're on a court with a few different coloured lines here. Sometimes it's a bit hard to get your bearings to start with, and we do see that sometimes on this court, but it is a Magic ball. 6-5, a Riders lead, just over 7 minutes to go in the first. Gale over to Brown. Regent Bascom. So Gale dancing through inside, kicks it out. Nice ball movement from the Magic as Ullit Wall's shot doesn't drop. But that was a good look from the Magic, taking their time, getting a good shot. Bailey hands it off to Gordon. Gordon's shot short, doesn't go. Magic with a chance to take the lead. Ullit Wall. Over to Gale, and it's just knocked out. Ball stays with the Magic. Brown to Gale. Regent Bascom hands it off to Brown. Brown stops, pulls up from the free throw line. Oh, in and out, unlucky for that not to fall. Bailey works against Bailey Goodall. Over to Belak, whose 3 doesn't go. Andre Gale grabs the rebound. Great pass inside to Bailey Goodall, who powers his way to the basket and finishes. Magic back in front, 7-6. Headley to Belak, round to Bailey. Bailey for three. Nothing but net on that. Riders back on top by 2. Ullit Wall working hard to get to the basket, gets the friendly roll. Kafel Ullit Wall with a tough shot. We see him do that week in, week out, that hang time. Such a tough reverse layup for Kafel. Ties the game at 9 as Belak tries to answer. 3 doesn't go. Brown grabs the rebound. Brown in foot race up the court. Out to Gale for 3. That doesn't fall. As Hadley goes all the way to the basket, can't get it to drop. Offensive board doesn't go, but it will stay with the Riders. As Headley with the inbound. Bailey gets it back, 7 seconds to shoot. 3's up, no good. Goodall pulls it down, it's knocked out, but last touch Riders, so Magic ball. 9 all, just over 4 minutes to play here in the first. Gale kicks it out to Brown. 4 seconds to shoot. Brown into Goodall. 2 seconds. Regent Bascom at the buzzer! And a big 2 from time Regent Bascom. Magic back in front. Gordon hands it off to Belak. Belak for 3. That's too short. And it'll be a substitution. Riders here will have Victor Nduku, Logan Rooney and Harrison Gamble check in. And for the Magic, Ty Brown. As Magic ahead by 2 here in the first. Brown into Bailey Goodall. What a pass, and Bailey finishes at the rim. Nduku. Gamble backing down Goodall, and Goodall will be called for the foul. That will be just the first team foul for the Magic this quarter. As we see Lane Campbell into the game for the first time for the Riders. It round to Headley. Nduku against Goodall. Nduku loses it. Goodall dives on the floor, saves it. And Ty Brown all the way to the basket. Pass is knocked out, and Nduku comes up with it. And he'll step through all the way. He is fouled on his way to the basket. And Victor Nduku, a really exciting young player in this league. He's recently signed, well, this season signed with the Leicester Riders in the BBL. And we saw him at the EABL finals last year. MVP of that tournament, a fantastic young player with a really, really great, bright future ahead of him. Shooting 66% from the line so far this season, as the first shot doesn't go. Second's good though. Takes the Riders to 10, cuts the lead down to 3. As Greg Wild checks in for Ben Brown. Regent Bascom driving to the basket, pulls up, fadeaway's good. Time Regent Bascom making those tough shots look easy. As Headley works against Gale. Kicks it out, Campbell for 3. Nothing but net, and Lane Campbell is dangerous from the outside shooting range. Top 10 in three-point shooting percentage in Division 1. Such a threat from outside as Greg Wild tries to answer but can't. As Campbell into Headley, driving, and he is blocked by Regent Bascom. Great D from Regent Bascom. Ball stays with the Riders. Gamble hands it off to Nduku. Gamble's doubles. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Nduku for 3. Nails it. Riders back in front by 1. Wild out to Brown. Brown's pass into Goodall, and Goodall with a tough move to the basket. Can't finish as pass over to Gamble is just a bit too strong. So turnover, Riders, balls back with the Magic. As Justin Headley takes a breather and Connor O'Reilly checks in for the Riders. Wild pass is intercepted. Rooney comes up with it. Rooney, he's going to go all the way, tries to slam it in but doesn't go. Gamble, and that hits. Huge 3 for the Riders. 4-point lead with just under a minute to go as Gale drives to the basket and finishes and gets the foul call. Andre Gale with a really tough move to the basket. Draws the contact, gets the foul, and he's going to head to the line for the chance at a 3-point play. As we see Trevor Samuel into the game for the first time for the Magic. Bailey Goodall heading to the bench, and Bailey Goodall putting in an absolute shift last week. Played about 38 minutes. Absolutely putting his body on the line for the team, so he'll probably be pleased to get a rest early in this one. As Gale's free throw doesn't drop, Riders get the rebound. Campbell round to Nduku. Rooney, great pass inside to Gamble, who just lays it in. Great awareness and positioning of Gamble under the basket there to be able to catch that and put the ball in off the glass. Wild steps through, kicks it out. Gale in the corner for 3, in and out. Samuel grabs the rebound, another chance on the offense for the Magic. 8 seconds to go. Wild. Shot clock's off. Wild out to Gale. Gale for 3 at the buzzer and hits! Andre Gale with a huge 3. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter. 21-20. Loughborough Riders lead over the Manchester Magic. And a hot shooting start for both teams in this one, as the Magic are led by 6 points from Time Regent Bascom, and the Loughborough Riders 5 from Harrison Gamble, who also adds in a couple of rebounds as well. And Loughborough doing a really good job on the boards today, out rebounding the Magic on the offensive side 5-1, and we've seen throughout the season, those offensive boards for the Magic are so crucial to keep them in close games, which this one definitely looks like it is going to be. Those second chance points off the offensive board, so crucial. And we think that is something that Coach Pete Paraskiva for the Magic will be aiming to try and turn around as we head into the second quarter. Now the Magic, with just after this game, just 4 games left in the season as they try and avoid relegation into Division 2. They will be playing Reading away next weekend, and then a couple of home games against Westminster and Derby on the 25th and 26th of March before finishing the season away in Essex. So some crucial games for the Magic coming up, including this one. So back on court for the second quarter, 1 point Riders lead, and it will be a Magic ball to start things off. As we're underway and Wild controls things for the Magic, over to Samuel. Wild round to Regent Bascom, whose 3 doesn't go. As Campbell kicks it out to Nduku. And Rooney tries a 3, doesn't go. As Wild round to Gale, and Andre Gale got space for 3. And nothing but net for Andre Gale on that one. And Andre's had that look a few times there. The Riders need to get out to that. Andre is a tough 3-point shooter, and as I said, saw him a few weeks ago hit 8 of them, so you don't want to give him space. As Gamble turns and draws the foul. This will be end line Riders ball. Campbell with the inbounds. Campbell inside, it's knocked out. Wild comes up with it, and Wild's got Andre Gale in front of him, who is fouled as he drives to the basket. And Magic playing with pace here early on, which is really good to see, as they've struggled a little bit getting out and up to speed early on sometimes in the last few games, but they've come out firing here in the first half, playing very fast. And we know they're a team that like to play in transition. When they get out into transition as well, they're generally very successful, and they look like they're playing their game, playing the way they want to play, not being forced to do something, having to adapt what they're doing. So Andre Gale at the line for 2. As the first one's good. And second was just a bit short. 3-point lead for the Magic. Bailey working against Brown. Bailey from the free throw line. Makes the jumper. And Leeds cut to 1. And Elijah Bailey having a great season for the Riders. 20.6 points per game, leads the team in points per game, as that is a travel call on the Magic. And was crucial in that win last week against the Reading Rockets, as he dropped in 23 points. So Campbell round to Bailey. And that's stolen away by Regent Bascom. Wild powering down the court, lays it in, and Greg Wild with a difficult move to the basket. Outrunning the Riders. Gamble swings it round. Bailey, great ball movement. Rooney. And that is going to be Magic ball. As Dwayne Arija and Justin Headley check back in for the Riders. And Fel Ullitwall and Bailey Goodall back in for the Magic. Gale. Round to Samuel. Ullitwall going to the basket and the floater just rolls in. And that's a great move from Ullitwall to get to the basket as Manchester take a 5-point lead. We've got 7:30 to go here in the first half. And Coach Will Maynard wants a timeout for Loughborough. So leading the way for the Manchester Magic, Andre Gale has 9 points along with a rebound and an assist. Followed by Time Regent Bascom, who has 6 points. Leading the way for Loughborough, Elijah Bailey with 5 points. And Harrison Gamble also on 5 with a couple of rebounds as well. And as I said earlier, a crucial game for the Magic. This one, 5 games left as they attempt to stay in Division 1 and avoid that relegation spot. They've come out really strong here in the first half, and they're looking very, very much together, very relaxed, looking like they're playing their game. It's been a tough few weeks for them. It's been a tough season for them. Some injuries and being without players at short notice, and it can be very difficult, especially making that transition from Division 2 into Division 1, but they've done a very good job throughout the season, up against some of the challenges that they have had when they've been short-handed. So back underway, 7:30 to go, 5-point Magic lead. Gamble, answer Headley. Gamble backs down Goodall and powers his way to the basket, gets it to drop. And Joe Buchanan coming in for Trevor Samuel for the Magic. As Wild's pass is knocked out, it's going to go with the Riders. Last touch was off the Magic. Rooney into Headley, great pass inside. He's got the mismatch against Ullitwall, but he's triple teamed. Out to Rooney. Bailey turns and fires the 3 and hits. Tie game at 28. Ullitwall, and he's fouled as he drives to the basket, so he's going to head to the line for 2. And Ullitwall shooting 75% from the free throw line this season. We'll have a chance for 2 as Ben Brown checks in and Greg Wild heads to the bench. First shot is good for Caffel. And so is the second. Magic back in front by 2. A real back and forth game on our hands today. Headley inside to Gamble. Turns and fires. Doesn't go. Brown driving the lane. Oh, great pass over to Goodall. Kicks it out to Buchanan. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Brown. And has it knocked loose? It's Ryder's ball. Gamble with the turnaround. Doesn't go. Brown over to Buchanan. Buchanan working his way inside, hands it off to Goodall, and Goodall with a tough move to the basket as he banks it in off the glass. And that's 6 points for Goodall in today's game. Rooney, Headley gets it back. Oh, great pass, just knocked out by Ullit Wall. As Logan Rooney heads to the bench, Joe Belak checks back in for the Riders. We've got just over 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Gamble hands it off to Arija. Gamble, baseline, out to Bailey, and that will be a shot clock violation. Basket is no good. Some great D from the Magic, forcing the 24-second shot clock violation. Ullit Wall working against Bailey. Brown. Oh, great fade away from Ben Brown. Can't get it to drop. It was a good look from Brown. Headley kicks it out. Gamble for three. No good. Brown for three. That's short. Arija tries the three, doesn't go. As Ben Brown slows things down, hands it over to Ullit Wall, round to Buchanan. Buchanan going one-on-one to the basket, and that will be a jump ball call. As Justin Headley got a hand on that one, and ball is going to go the way of the Riders. Conroy Hayden into the game for Leicester. Loughborough, apologies. And Harrison Gamble heads to the bench. Gamble with 7 points and 2 rebounds so far for the Riders. Headley, tough move. Doesn't get it to drop. Bailey's putback doesn't go. As we got a foul on the floor. And the Magic doing a really good job defensively. You see them just drop back into the middle as soon as Headley was driving to the basket. And Matt Goodwin into the game for the first time for the Magic. Bailey against Buchanan, round to Belak, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Arija out to Bailey. Bailey driving all the way, slams it home. Brings the Riders back within 2. 3:20 to play here in the second quarter. Gale into Buchanan, out to Goodwin for 3. Doesn't drop. Headley with a great pass over to Arija, and can't get the floater to drop. As Gale steps all the way through to the basket and lays it in off the glass. Headley hands it off, and that will be a foul call on Bailey Goodall as Dwayne Arija heads to the foul line for the chance at a 3-point play. And that is going to be the 3rd foul on Bailey Goodall, so he will head out, and Time Regent Bascom checks in, and that it could be a big loss for the Magic. As 3 fouls on Goodall, we know he's so crucial to the Magic's defence, and it'll be a loss if he is going to be out for a little while, as Arija hits and brings the Riders back within 1. Ben Brown loses control. Headley over to Bailey. Bailey comes up against two Magic players. Great handoff to Gordon. Can't finish, but gets his own offensive rebound. As Regent Bascom chases that down, comes up with it for the Magic. Brown to Buchanan. Buchanan. And he's blocked at the rim. And that is a foul call. I think the Riders were looking for the block, as Buchanan looked like he was about to stuff it home. But that will send him to the line for two. The first shot's no good. And that foul was on Milo Gordon. That's his first for the Riders. Second one is good for Buchanan. Belak hands it back to Headley. Headley with a great pass. Kick out to Gordon for three. It's too short. Goodwin over to Gale. Andre Gale jams it home. As Bailey looks to answer with a tough move to the basket. And that will be a foul on Andre Gale. As basket is good and Bailey will be at the line for one. Shot's good. A minute 20 to play here in the first half. Magic up by one. Ullit Wall off the screen from Buchanan. Ullit Wall back to Buchanan. Goodwin to Gale. 8 seconds. Buchanan driving to the basket, kicks it out to Goodwin. Jumper's no good. Regent Bascom chases the rebound down, comes out of nowhere, and the Magic get another chance on offense. Regent Bascom, and he turned, it looked like he was about to shoot. I think Ullit Wall thought he was going to shoot, but he passed it off. And would have liked to see Regent Bascom take that shot. Dooku shot. He is fouled on that one, so he's going to go back to the line. And Victor Nduku, such a tough player, and you see that by the fact that he's triple teamed by 3 Magic players as soon as he gets the ball. And that is the first foul on Regent Bascom for the Magic. As Nduku ties the game at 37. Rebound pops out. Belak grabs the rebound and chases it down. But that will be a foul call on Belak. So ball's back with the Magic. 38.3 to play in the first half. Tie game at 37. Magic ball. Goodwin keeps control, spins all the way to the basket, doesn't go. Regent Bascom kicks it out to Gale for 3, who hits it! Andre Gale with another big bucket for the Magic, takes them to 40 and a 3-point lead. 15 seconds left. Shot clock's off. Riders can hold for the last shot of the half. Headley out to Nduku. Nduku steps through. He's blocked. Gale's got it. 2 seconds, 1 second. Long shot from Andre Gale. That is not going to go, but that will do it for the first half. 40-37 Magic lead after that big 3-pointer from Andre Gale in the last few seconds. So the Magic are led by 16 points from Andre Gale, who has 3 rebounds as well, and 6 points from Kafel Ulitwall, Time Regent Bascom and Bailey Goodall, spreading the scoring around there for the Magic. The Riders led by Elijah Bailey, who has 13 points and 4 rebounds, and Harrison Gamble on 7 points, 2 rebounds as well. So a super close game for both teams here. Both teams here in at the Manchester Basketball Centre. So stick with us for the second half. We'll be back in around 10 minutes time. Welcome back to the Manchester Basketball Centre, where we're getting ready for the second half between the Manchester Magic and the Loughborough Riders. Manchester currently have a 3-point lead over Loughborough as we head into the third quarter. They have been led by a fantastic performance from Andre Gale, who has 16 points and 4 rebounds, hitting 3 3-pointers already. And the Loughborough Riders, led by Elijah Bailey, 13 points and 4 rebounds, hitting both his 3-pointers. So an exciting second half of action coming up for you, as the Magic look to get back into the win column after a tough run of games as they try and avoid relegation into Division 2 with just 5 games remaining. So teams coming back on court. And it will be Magic ball to start things off. Ullit Wall. Hands it off to Ben Brown. Brown kicks it out to Samuel. Samuel steps through to the basket. Tough move, manages to finish. 5-point lead for the Magic. Headley over to Gordon. Oh, pass inside. Out to Belak. Running the baseline. Great ball movement from the Riders here as Gordon walks through to the basket. Count it, and the foul as he draws the contact. And that'll be Headley's first point. Sorry, Gordon. That'll take him to 5 points in the game so far. And free throw's no good. Ben Brown chases it down. He's got Ullit Wall ahead of him. Ullit Wall. Shot doesn't go. Regent Bascom grabs the offensive board. It's knocked away by Belak. Headley kicks it out to Gordon. Around to Belak. Three's up and tough shot with a hand in his face. Ties the game at 42. Samuel to Brown. Brown. And it'll be end line Magic ball. Samuel. Round to Gale. Brown in the corner. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Brown driving baseline. Passes out to Ullit Wall. Ullit Wall for 3 and hits it. Magic back in front by 3. Belak looks to answer for the Riders, and he does. Nearly stolen away by Belak. That comes off Regent Bascom's foot, so that will be a backcourt violation. Some great D from Joe Belak. And Belak playing his 3rd season in Division 1, coming through the Charnwood Academy in the EABL. And the Riders with a great programme at all levels of the game here in this country. The Academy, you see it in Division 1, in the women's game, and in the BBL. Great organisation and a lot of talent coming through the pipeline. As Belak 3 doesn't go. Ullit Wall going to slow things down for the Magic. Brown. Brown looking for some space. Brown to Gale. Into Regent Bascom. Ullit Wall for 3. Oh, in and out. Unlucky for that not to drop. Riders with a chance to go in front here. Bilak gets it into Arija. And foul on the floor. That is going to be a foul on Kafel Ulitwal, just his first foul, second team foul for the Magic this quarter. Bilak driving the lane, floater doesn't go, and Samuel manages to save it in for the Magic. Tie game here in the third. Ben Brown stops, resets, round to Gale. Gale with the crossover, all the way to the basket. He's blocked, and that is a foul call. So that is going to send Andre Gale to the line. And that is the second foul on Joe Bilak for the Riders. As Gale hits. And that takes him to 17. Second one pops out. Magic ahead by 1. Bilak with a great pass over to Bailey, and Bailey with the and 1. Draws the foul. I think he got knocked in the face, and he's going to head to the line. That was a great handoff, great pass, and Bailey able to finish at the rim under contact. Leicester with a chance, Loughborough, apologies, with a chance to go ahead here in the third quarter. We've got 6:40 to play. Bailey's shot's no good. Gale round to Ulitwal. Ulitwal kicks it out. Brown's got space, three's up, doesn't drop. Samuel gets the offensive board. Great ball movement from the Magic. Gale for 3 and hits it! Magic back on top, 49-47. Gale's got 20. Bailey, great pass inside to Gordon, who lays it in. Oh, and they're going to call a foul. Unlucky on Ben Brown there to get called for the foul. And that'll send the Riders to the line. As Victor Ndiku checks back in. Conroy, Hayden heading to the bench for the Riders. That will be the second foul on Ben Brown. Fourth team foul for the Magic, and we still have 5:48 to go in the third. As Gordon completes the three-point play, puts the Riders back on top. Gale. And he's fouled on the drive. That will be on the floor. So sideline Magic ball. Second foul on Headley. Regent Bascom hands it off to Ulitwal. Round to Brown. Nearly has it knocked away. Saves it. Brown out to Gale. Rooney knocks it away, going one-on-one against Ulrich Wall. Rooney finishes. And that puts the Riders ahead at 52-49. As we will have a timeout. And Loughborough edging this one slightly so far this quarter with a 15-9 run against the Magic as they lead by 3 here in the third quarter. The Magic are led by 20 points from Andre Gale, who has 6 rebounds as well. And for the Loughborough Riders, 15 points from Elijah Bailey along with 4 rebounds, a huge performance from him. Teams coming back on court, 5:25 to play in the third quarter. And it'll be Magic ball. Ulrich Wall. Working against Nduku, that's a tough matchup. Kicks it out to Samuel, whose shot doesn't fall. As Bailey kicks it out. Gamble. Bailey behind the 3-point line. Rooney's calling for it, loads of space. As there'll be a foul on the floor, and Ben Brown will pick up his 3rd foul. And that is going to send the Riders to the line, so Brown will check out. And Ty Brown and Greg Wild coming back in for the Magic. First shot's no good for Rooney. And the second one is good, takes the lead to 4. Magic looking to answer here. You don't want to let this lead get too far out. You don't want the Riders to be able to stretch it out any more than they have. Samuel to Regent Bascom, and pass is a bit too strong, so out of bounds, turnover. Magic, and he's back with the Riders. Headley works against Brown. That's inside to Nduku. Round to Gamble. Gamble for 3. That's too short. Brown going all the way. He's blocked by Rooney. As it will be end line at Magic ball. Huge block from Rooney. As Wild inbounds to Gale. Over to Brown. Oh, great pass inside to Wild, who can't finish the reverse. Riders looking to extend the lead here. Bailey out to Nduku. Gamble round to Rooney. Bailey pulls up. No good. Magic need to get some points on the board here as Wild steps through to the basket and draws the foul. So Greg Wild will be shooting 2. First time at the free throw line today. And a 71% shooter from the line this season. As the first shot goes. Second is good. Magic back within 2. No team's had a lead bigger than 5 points in the game so far. Rooney backing down Wild. Rooney with a tough shot, pops out. Magic with a chance to tie or take the lead here. Gale driving to the basket, loses control, and Headley comes up with it. He's got Rooney up ahead of him, and Belak stepping through to the basket, and Headley just lays it in. Great composure there from Belak. He was in a bit of a difficult position, able to hand it off, and Headley with a great positioning under the basket. Leads back to 4 for the Riders. Wild looking for some help, turns it over as Headley working against Samuel. Great pass over to Rooney, who finishes behind the back. 6-point Riders lead. Regent Bascom against Nduku. Out to Samuel. Samuel's got space, drives inside. Can't get the shot to go. Rooney for 3. Doesn't drop. Offensive board Riders. Nduku out to Headley. Round to Gamble in the corner. And that will be a foul call on the Magic. Fouls on the floor, but Magic over the limit for the quarter, so that is going to send the Riders to the line. And Lane Campbell will check in. Justin Headley heading to the bench for the Riders. He's put in a shift so far. 7 assists in the game for him. As Gamble's first shot pops out. Second one's good though. Leads up to 7 for the Riders. Ty Brown loses control and Nduku comes up with it. Belak's going to slow things down. Campbell out to Belak. And pass over to Campbell, too strong off the glass. Regent Bascom comes up with it for the Magic. Buchanan steps through, finishes with a nice layup. Cuts the lead to 5. Rooney driving baseline. Shot doesn't go, some great D from Regent Bascom in that possession. It's Brown around to Regent Bascom. Hands it off to Wild. Wild, and he's fouled on that drive. So that is going to be sideline Magic ball. That is foul number 1 on Harrison Gamble for the Riders. So Magic with a chance to cut into this 5-point lead here. As we see Bailey Goodall back on court for the Magic. Wild against Gamble. Wild kicks it out. Regent Bascom lines up the 3 and hits. 2-point game. Campbell over to Gamble. Rooney for 3. That doesn't drop. Belak finishes with a second chance putback. Gale looks to answer for 3 and does! Andre Gale with a huge 3 for the Magic. Leads back to 1 for the Riders. Gale's got 23. Campbell, 7 seconds. Campbell against Gale. Campbell into Gamble, and he puts it in. Great movement from the Riders, and Harrison Gamble able to roll to the basket, collect the pass, and just put the ball in off the glass, taking the Riders to a 3-point lead as we end the third quarter. Riders able to pull out to a 7-point lead late on in the third, but a run from the Magic saw them pull their way back in, and the lead is back down to 3. A real back and forth game on our hands at the moment. Both teams really wanting to take the win home with them today. Riders wanting to move up the standings, get into a good position seeding wise to the playoffs, and the Magic trying to stave off relegation into Division 2. All wins are crucial down the stretch as we head into the last few games of the season. So the Magic will be back at home against the Westminster Warriors on the 25th of March. And that will be followed by their last home game the day after on Sunday the 26th against the Derby Trailblazers. So if you're in the area, head down to the Manchester Basketball Centre, come down and support the team, and if not, you can catch all those games live on the Manchester Magic and Mystics YouTube channel. We're bringing you those all season long. And Loughborough will be heading to Essex next weekend on the 18th of March for their next game. But back on court, we've got one more quarter of basketball to play, and it will be Riders' ball as they have a 3-point lead to start things off. Campbell hands it over to Bailey. Bailey kicks it out. Belak for 3 and nails it. Great start to the fourth for the Riders. Leads back to 6. Regent Bascom. Short jumper doesn't go. Campbell's going to reset for the Riders. Bailey, round to Campbell. Belak, he's going to try another 3. That one doesn't go. Ty Brown pulls the rebound down. He's got Wild up ahead of him. Andre Gale lays it in. And we see Andre Gale do that. We know the crowd wants a typical Dre dunk, but I like it. It's a smart play. It's a sensible play. You know, make the safe play, get the layup, get the points on the board when it's in such a close game. As Bailey drives to the basket and answers for the Riders. Leads back to 6. And if you're the Magic here, you've not got to panic. You've just got to keep playing your game. Don't get forced into a position where you're being made to play in a way that you don't want to. They've had a really strong first half. Slight dip in the third, but they were able to come back together and put on a bit of a run towards the end of the third. As Wild inbounds, round to Goodall, and to Gale. Regent Bascom hands it off. Wild pulls up for 3. That doesn't go. And ball tipped by Goodall, but it will be a holding foul against the Magic. So with the Riders up 6, they get the ball back, as that foul was on at time Regent Bascom for the Magic. Gamble fires for 3. No good. Ty Brown working to the basket, and travel call is the call on the floor. Magic not too happy with that one, but ball will go back with the Riders. 7:52 to play here in the fourth. Bailey controlling things for Loughborough. Round to Belak. Bailey gets it back from outside and nails it. And the Riders increase the lead to 9. Wild driving to the basket. Tough shot, doesn't go. As Regent Bascom fights Nduku for the rebound. Hands it over to Wild underneath the basket. Regent Bascom gets it back and lays it in. A bit messy, but they got there in the end. And we'll see Ben Brown and Kafel Ulitwal check back in for the Magic. As Greg Wild and Ty Brown head to the bench. So 7-point game, Riders lead. Just over 7 minutes to play here in the fourth. Bailey driving to the basket. He's met by Ben Brown. And the ball is out. Some great D from Ben Brown on that possession. So it'll be end line Riders ball. And the crowd over here like that one, like that play from Ben Brown, as we have a technical foul call. So Brown will be shooting. And first is short, so ball is back with the Riders. Belak round to Campbell. Bailey kicks it out. Belak steps to the side, puts the 3 up, 2 short. Regent Bascom with the rebound. Ulitwal going to pull it back and reset. Ulitwal, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Regent Bascom. Regent Bascom stepping inside. 2 seconds to shoot. Gale at the buzzer! Nothing but net for Andre Gale. Takes him to 26 points. Sorry, 28 points in the game, and a huge 3 for the Magic. Puts the lead down to 4. Belak lays it in off the glass. And Andre Gale having a fantastic game for the Magic as Ulitwal drives the baseline, hands it off to Brown, gets it back, kicks it out. Gale, long 2, shot's good. Gale's got 30. And the crowd is going wild here at the Manchester Basketball Centre. Andre Gale putting on a show for the fans as Belak works against Ulitwal. Nduku, 3's no good, out of bounds. Ball is back with the Magic. It's a 2-possession game. Justin Headley checking back in. Lane Campbell to the bench for the Riders. Andre Gale, 30 points. He's hit 6 threes. 7 rebounds as well. He had 8 threes a few weeks ago against Solent. He's a man on a mission. Ulitwal needs to get it out here. Brown against Gamble. Steps through. Tough shot. Doesn't go, but he will head to the line. And great resilience shown here by the Magic. They've fallen behind. They've kept fighting. They've kept going. And they've got a chance here to make it a 1-possession game. As Ben Brown hits the first. And second is short. 3-point game, just under 5 minutes to play here in the fourth. Belak, round to Gamble. Nduku turns, spins baseline. As Headley is fouled and count the basket. He's going to head to the line. Headley making a really tough play. So chance at a 3-point play here. Chance to put the lead back to 6 for the Riders. And it spins out, so 5-point lead, Loughborough. Brown to Ullit Wall. Over to Gale. 7 seconds to shoot, Gale. Regent Bascom, too short, gets his own rebound. Turns, bounces out. And Riders come up with it. That'll be a reaching foul on the Magic. And that is going to be the 3rd foul on time, Regent Bascom. As Gordon checks back in for the Riders. Victor Nduku heading to the bench. And a strong defensive possession needed here from the Magic. As Riders hold a 5-point lead with just under 4 minutes to play. Bailey drives to the basket. And that'll be a shooting foul, so Elijah Bailey heading to the line as Greg Wild checks in and Ben Brown heads to the bench. And Bailey, 20 points in the game so far. He's 3 of 3 from 3, 5 rebounds and 3 assists to go along with that, as he nails the first free throw. Shooting 88% from the line so far this season. Second is good as well. Leads up to 7 for the Riders. Magic need to make a run here. Gale over to Bailey Goodall. Gets it back. Andre Gale for 3. Doesn't drop. Goodall chases down the rebound. Round to Wild. Wild pulls up from the free throw line. It's good. Cuts the lead to 5. 3:27 to play in the 4th. Gordon hands it off to Belak. Chance of defence through the Manchester Basketball Centre as Andre Gale takes the charge, and an offensive foul call is called on the Riders, and there will be a technical foul, and that looks like it will be on Headley. So the offensive foul was called on Justin Headley as Andre Gale took the charge, and then a technical foul also called on Headley, and that will take him to 4 fouls. So Gale will be shooting the technical free throw. Nope, it will be Ullit Wall shooting the free throw. As it bounces out, and it will be Magic ball. 3:19 to play here. Riders have a 5-point lead. Wild into Regent Bascom, gets it back. Over to Gale. Gale driving the lane. Tough move to the basket, can't get it to go. Rebound Gordon. Big defensive stop needed here from the Magic. Bailey swings it round to Gordon. Gordon kicks it out, it's intercepted by Gale. Gale over to Wild. Wild over to Regent Bascom. Ullit Wall. Well, it Wall against Gamble. It's a mismatch. 6 seconds to shoot. Wild driving, pulls up from the free throw line, pops out. Gamble grabs the rebound. Just over 2 minutes to play. Magic need to get some points on the board. They're doing a great job defensively. They need to answer at the other end. And Riders with time on their side here, up 5. As we'll have a foul off the ball. And that is going to be on Bailey Goodall, so that is his 4th, and that will send Joe Belak to the line. As the first free throw is good. And second one goes as well, increases the lead for Loughborough back up to 7. 2:05 to play here in the 4th. Magic need to make a run here. Ullit Wall looking for some help, hands it off to Goodall. Wild, 7 seconds on the shot clock, going against Gamble, loses it, and it's out of bounds, but last touch will be the Riders. So the Magic will get a fresh 14. And need to get something off relatively quickly here, being down by 7, because you need to get some points. You need to get some points on the board. As it's tipped into the hands of Gale. Gale working against Bailey, kicks it out. Wild for 3. That shot doesn't go. Gale chases down the rebound and loses it as Headley comes up with it, and that will be a foul on Wild. And Andre Gale putting everything on the line, chasing down the ball. He's got 30 points, 8 rebounds. Took a huge charge a couple of possessions ago. He's really doing it all for the Magic. Trying to keep them in this one as Ben Brown checks back in. And Kafel Ullit Wall heads to the bench. And that last foul sends Justin Headley to the line, giving the Riders a chance to increase this lead. As the first shot rolls out. Second one's good. 8-point Riders lead, 1:30 to play in the 4th. Brown over to Gale. Gale kicks it out to Goodall. Brown to Goodall underneath the basket. Goodall can't keep control of it though, and it's turnover Magic. Riders get the ball back. As Elijah Bailey has got time here for the Riders. And draws the foul on the floor. That will be foul number 5 on Bailey Goodall, so he is out of the game, and that sends Elijah Bailey to the line. So an 8-point lead for Loughborough here late in the 4th. Bailey's first shot is good. And second one rolls out. As Belak tries to chase it down, but it'll stay with the Magic. So 1:03 to play in the 4th quarter. Loughborough Riders have an 80-71 lead over the Manchester Magic. Elijah Bailey with 23 points, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And Andre Gale for the Magic, 30 points, hitting 6 3-pointers, 9 rebounds and an assist as well. Loughborough making an 18-12 run here in this 4th quarter, and just able to pull away each time the Magic get close. But it's not over yet. 1:03, still a long time to play in basketball. We've seen crazier things happen, but if you're the Magic here, you need to get a shot off quickly. It needs to be a good look, and you think they're probably going to go for something outside. Look to Andre Gale, who's definitely had the hot hand from 3, and to Ben Brown, as well. Try get a look from the outside. If not, you need to get something inside, but whatever you do, it needs to be relatively quickly so you can get back on defense and get a stop. And if you're the Riders here, no need to foul. Both teams on 5 team fouls, but the Riders in control heading into the last stretch here. They just need to take the time, keep doing what they're doing. Time is on their side, so no need for them to foul. Just play some solid D. So Wild with the inbound, gets it into Regent Bascom. Wild gets it back over to Gale. It's nearly tapped away, and the pass is intercepted as it goes to Regent Bascom, and the Riders have the ball. So time's on their side. 47 seconds to go. A 9-point lead. Headley. And we have a foul away from the ball. And that is going to be on time Regent Bascom. That's his 5th, so he is out of the game. And Matt Goodwin will check in for him. As Gamble connects on the first. And goes 2 of 2 from the line, puts the Riders' lead up to 11. A lot of work here for the Magic to do. Brown. Buchanan, back to Brown. Buchanan gets it back. Great fake, shoots a 3, hits! Leeds cut to 8, 28.3 seconds to go. And Pete Paraskiva calls a timeout for the Magic. Oh, sorry, that will be timeout called by the Riders. Will Maynard wants to talk things over. So, an 8-point lead for the Riders. We've got 28.3 to play. And you wonder if that 3 just came a little bit too late for the Magic. As Loughborough looking quite in control here in the 4th quarter. So the Magic have been led by 30 points from Andre Gale, along with 10 rebounds, a double-double for him. Hitting 6 of 10 3-pointers. And the Loughborough Riders led by Elijah Bailey, 23 points and 5 rebounds. He's hit all 3 of his threes. And adding in a 3 assists as well. So teams coming back on court, and it will be Headley at the line. And this first one is no good. Second one no good as well, but offensive board Riders as Joe Belak chases it down, and Ben Brown is forced to foul. So the Riders will go back to the line, and if you're the Magic there, you need to get the rebound so you can get back on offense. You don't want to give the Riders another chance to score. As Belak converts on the first. And goes 2 of 2 from the line. Leads back up to 10. Wild pulls up for 3. Doesn't go. Ball's knocked out, and it is going to stay with the Riders. And a valiant effort from the Magic here in the 4th quarter. Just looks like it might come up a little bit too short as Bailey is fouled by Buchanan. And that will send him back to the line. Bailey's first shot doesn't drop. Second's good. 11-point lead for the Riders, 15 seconds to go. And looks like the Magic will just dribble this one out. And the score from the Manchester Basketball Centre here in Whalley Range. Loughborough Riders 85, the Manchester Magic 74. Loughborough led by a fantastic performance from Elijah Bailey. 24 points after that last free throw. 5 rebounds and 3 assists, hitting all 3 of his 3-pointers. And Joe Belak, 20 points, 3 rebounds and 4 assists. And for the Magic, another huge performance from Andre Gale, who played all but 15 seconds of the game. 30 points, 6 of 10 3-pointers, 10 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 steal. Andre Gale has been having a fantastic run of games and just coming up a bit short against this really tough Loughborough Riders team. For the Magic as well, Time Reed Bascom had 11 and 7 rebounds and 2 assists. So the Magic still looking for their first win of the year of 2023, as they will face the Reading Rockets away next weekend before coming back home for a double header on the 25th and 26th of March against Westminster and Derby. So congratulations to the Loughborough Riders. A well-deserved win for them. Really tough team to come up against. And the Magic, massive credit to them. They played tough, they played hard throughout the game. It just wasn't enough, they just came up a bit too short. And Andre Gale with another huge performance. I urge you to get down to the Manchester Basketball Centre, watch this guy play in person. He's so fun to watch. He's got the crowd behind him, and you know you're going to be in for a treat when you watch Dre play. So that will do it for us. 85-74 Loughborough Riders over the Manchester Magic. We will see you next time on the 25th of March against the Westminster Warriors. Thank you for joining us.